Hi, Holly Jacobs here. I am calling today with something different. Not pottery, not books I'm writing, kind of a book I wrote, but it's not really to do with this, and not nature and the environment. This one is about women's health. I worked for years, many of you might not know it, with breastfeeding moms. And one of my early sales was a book called Bosom Buddies, and it was about a lactation consultant's romance. As a matter of fact, the editor read the opening scene, which was one of my favorites, and called me right after that and said, well, I'm buying it, but let me finish reading the book and I'll call you with an offer. So I love this story. But working with moms for all those years taught me to appreciate a relationship with a physician, but to recognize that it was not a hierarchy. It's not the physician and patient. It's a physician and patient. It's a partnership. So to that end, last year, I asked for a bone density scan. I am not, I think the age is 65. I am not that old yet, and was told I probably didn't need one. I still had this gut feeling and asked again this year. We decided I'd get one as a baseline. And I mean, I walk 3 to 5 miles a day. I biked over 1,000 miles this year. I am a fairly active human being. I'm an active human being. On Tuesday, I went for the bone scan. Tuesday night, I found out active human being with osteoporosis. So Wednesday, I went for more tests, and I spent the day reading everything I could find on osteoporosis, what I should expect, what the prognosis was, what kind of medications that are available now, thank God. And when I talked to a nurse and a pharmacist that I trust and have gone to in the past. So I went in Thursday for the consultation, and I was as educated as I could be in like a 48-hour window. And in fact, I'm on the medication that I thought they would probably suggest. I start it tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And so I've been thinking a lot about women's health, and I have my own little acronym. Not something I tend to do, but I'm very excited about it. And it's something I plan to use going forward in my life. The T in TEAR is for trust yourself. I trusted my instincts. I felt I probably needed this, and indeed I did. If I had waited a few more years until they felt I met that age limit, I might have been so much worse than I am now. And I might have fallen and broken something. The A is for advocate for yourself. I asked once, I was told, you don't meet the criteria. I ask again, and I would have kept nagging them until I broke them, and they said yes. So I advocated for myself. Next is reach out. I reached out to people I knew and trusted, both as I was planning to do this and as I found out my diagnosis. I went to a nurse, to the pharmacist that I trusted. I went online and researched, but I did not go to just public forums where who knows who's giving you advice. I read a paper from Harvard. I read stuff from the Cleveland Clinic. I was going to trusted sources, both people and material. And the last one is educate yourself, which sort of falls into that. So I've done that. I start the medication tomorrow. I have some more things coming up, and I think I'm going to do a series of videos for y'all about this. I think it's important. So there it is. TEAR, trust yourself, advocate for yourself, reach out, and educate yourself. That's it for today. I will talk to you all later. I'll let you know how this medication goes and what everything else is doing.